Hey there Python enthusiasts, welcome back to the channel where we simplify coding concepts step by step. In today's video, we are diving into something new and exciting, lists in Python. Let's get started. What are lists? Simply put, a list is a structure that lets us store multiple variables in one place. Think of it like a container where you can keep all your favorite items organized. Why do we need lists? Imagine working on a program with hundreds or even thousands of variables. Managing them individually would be a nightmare. Lists help us group these variables together, saving time and making the code much more efficient. Now, let's see how to create a list. Here, I will create a file lists.py. Let's see how to create a list. Here's an example. Let's save it. Here we created two lists, one with names and another combining food items with numbers. Notice how the items in the lists are separated by commas and enclosed with square brackets. Some key points to remember is that before creating a list, give your list a name, use an equal sign to assign values, and separate items with commas. You can even use pre-existing variables to create lists. For example, let's save it again and let's print it. Here we can see the list names and the list food has been printed on the terminal as shown, and using pre-existing variables we also created a list name3 as shown here. Here we created a list using variables instead of directly typing the values. Next, let's talk about accessing items in a list. Python assigns an index to each item starting from 0. For example, let's save it again. In this example, we accessed the second item using its index, which is 1. The second item which is 1, and the indexing starts from 0. Remember, Python uses 0 based indexing. So the first item is at position 0. So apple is at position 0. Python also supports negative indexing. For instance, -1 points to the last item in the list. So if you will print this very piece of code, the output here will be orange since it's the first item in the list, and here it will print banana as it's the last item in the list. Let's check it out. Here we can see it's shown as I said. So you want to grab multiple items? Python's slicing feature is here to help. Let's see how it actually works. Let's save it. So my list with small l, this prints the first two items. The range 0 to 2 means start at index 0 and stop before index 2. So if we will print this my list, so it will give us out apple and orange. Of course, in the brackets, square brackets, double commas, and a comma to separate each item like this. Let's check it out. Save and let's check it out. See, here, as I said, it did show apple and orange. So it started at index 0 and stopped for index 2. A quick tip. If you try to access an index that doesn't exist like this, let me show you. Okay, so if I try to print this and if I give the index 3, okay, so I will get an error, okay, and that error is called index error. Let me show you. See, here I got an error, index out of range, and this error is called index error. It means that this index is out of range. There is the range, index range of the list is from 0 to 2, and the index 3 doesn't exist, and so it's out of range. So always double check your list size before accessing an index. So that's the basics of Python lists. In the next video, we will explore more advanced operations you can perform with lists. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Python tutorials. See you next time.